In the world of T2, where the source is king, build a custom Linux like a freedom ring. From ARM to Android, basics, RISC-V in sight. Optimize for power all day and night. Force-based freedom, tailor-made for you. T2 SDE, low-code packages. Cross-component magic, modular design. Automated builds make your system shine. Control your versions, choose what you need. Latest patches, blazing speed. Embedded systems, lightweight and lean.
Welcome everyone to another video. T2 Linux 24.8 is out. It might not be the easiest to use and not for everyone, but for everyone else it literally runs on everything. Now not only the most CPU architectures ever supported, but now also for the first time ever with built-in OpenJDK Java support. Yes, you heard this right. Continuing our Steve Jobs inspired one more thing, making everything freaking just work TM. Now with Java TM. Please announce 24.8 major updates, out of the box convenience improvements for 13 most popular CPU and libc compiler configurations available as ISO, as pre-compiled binary ISO. Yes, we support. Oh wait, good, we have microphone. By the way, I hope the audio is correct. Someone, if audio would not be perfect, someone would tell me, right? Usually we build 36 ARM to x86 over RISC-V PowerPC once a year, and then usually a dozen. But this time, this release is so amazing, 13, including Itanium, PowerPC, Spark, 686 and AMD 64. Now, cross-compiled OpenJDK for most architectures best supported. By default, for all the previous just working and amazing T2 Linux desktop enablement, as seen previously, for everyone out of the box. Running Windows binaries, still, of course, yes, except, but, yes, test and stuff, yes, just our software, just some Windows binary. But now with Java, how did I previously run that? Just some here, must be run, here, run. Of course, for all the business applications, for all the increasing 20,000% Google search growth improvements that T2 Linux has. So all your business banking and where everywhere CrowdStrike and Microsoft Azure fails on you, T2 Linux runs on everything and runs everything, including Windows and Java executables there to rescue. And of course, for me and you, the NSA, National Security Agency, GIDRA, reverse engineering at your fingertips. Next tip, it's amazing. Close just when you needed the latest and greatest reverse engineering goodness, right? This release contains a total of 933 change sets over dozens of contributors from the Americas to Israel, Ukraine and Australia. Approximately 1442 packages updated. These are less change sets than updates as usual, because often we commit KDE and GNOME stuff by the dozens. 148 issues fixed, 101 packages or features added, 36 things removed and 15 other improvements. More details as usual on our release page. And one more thing for our nothing like dropping your highest spec available $20,000 necessities for MIPS 64-bit R R12, let me just put R12K CPU goodness for all the fans of RISC and Unix, how they knew it. The first release of any Linux distribution ever shipping with a 5 variant micro architectural Linux kernel. Variants, that means previously of the few Linux distributions that supported MIPS, 65, SGI, Octane stuff, and O2, there was usually, if you had anything and bootable, it booted one thing. And the first stable release Linux distribution ever to ship ACD that boots on SGI MIPS IP27 aka Origin 200, IP30 aka SGI, I have it here, but I don't lift. I wanted to say I don't lift it up. Oh, wait, wrong click. Illustration purposes and sports live here on this channel, violating SGI's guidelines. This machine weighs 40 something pounds and is to be lifted with 2 persons. IP30 SGI Octane, IP32 SGI O2 in 2 CPU variants because they are incompatible and require for IP IP32 R10K and R12K massively cache, non-cache current speculative workarounds, and generic Malta board so that it boots in QEMU. Massively other improvements as seen on our Twitch channel nearly daily, including massively fixing, actually as probably rebroadcasted, summarized on YouTube, KExec for most PowerPC machines. Basically the first Linux ever that can KExec on Apple Power Mac 32 and 64-bit G4 and G5 Power Macintoshes. Also that was the wrong click. I wanted to actually click here on the release page. Therefore, more information. Of course, latest and greatest GCC, glibc, LVM Clang, Linux 6.10.2. Yes, also on SGI stuff, and OpenJDK by default. And one more thing after the SGI goodness. We now have a new front end so that using T2 is even more convenient. Easier than ever. User source T2, did we SVN up this? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe. And so previously T2 was to use with the script stuff, and what is now is we have a work in progress, future simplified T2 package manager front end with much easier to use command line interface stuff of, hey, wouldn't it be nice if we install Lua? So T2 install Lua. Yes, you could do this before with scripts, whatnot, but that is simpler necessities for just working Unix stuff. A matching article published on Medium because mainstream media tries to avoid us for reasons I don't understand. Maybe it is too good or too good to be true. Probably next codename. Also, future codenames feature this. I'm running out of features. I have only 666 lines of to-do left. And we did even as amazing things as improving the installer to list the storage names, a last minute change, and of course fixed KExec for most PowerPC machines. In the vast landscape of Linux distributions, users often seek a balance between ease of use and customization. Popular distros like Ubuntu and Fedora cater to beginners with user-friendly interfaces and straightforward installation processes, which actually T2 is also straightforward, right? But anyway, for users seeking a more challenging yet profoundly rewarding experience, T2 SDE Linux stands out, as you've seen here previously on this channel. Yes, it might have a steep learning curve, depends on some minimal investments of time to understand actually how your system works, and it is nonetheless rewarding to master T2 Linux because not only is it not that difficult, but also you'll learn a lot. Unique and highly rewarding experience if you're willing to invest in effort. Deep understanding of Linux. Out of the most significant benefits of using T2 Linux is a deep understanding of your operating system and Linux. By building the system from the ground up, you learn the inner workings of your operating system and have it under control and at your fingertips. Packaging, management, boot process, and kernel. By the way, T2 is the only Linux distribution, because we spent some extra time. T2 is the only Linux distribution where Thunderbolt USB 4 just works. On all other Linux distributions, you need to install Thunderbolt utilities. We patched the Linux kernel in hours of work, because theoretically you would need a user space daemon that grants permissions for DMA. I find it stupid. The user space daemon was also not particularly high code quality. So to summarize that, T2 Linux kernel is now patched to allow USB 4 Thunderbolt DMA. Yes, insecure, you can plug a device in and it just works, but hey, when I plug in my PCIe 4 or so Thunderbolt Gen 4 device, I actually want working. Actually, that also means additionally, probably there is likely no other Linux distribution which you can install on an external USB 4 Thunderbolt drive due to this user space daemon. So T2, maybe I should mention this for those people interested in Thunderbolt. But in general, I found it also a relatively annoying experience to plug in a USB 4 Thunderbolt device, and it didn't work. And now it works, as does KXX for PowerPC. This knowledge that users gain using T2 is invaluable also for your new jobs, but general common sense. Pursuing a career in system operation development or cybersecurity. Optimize performance, since T2 allows compile your system tailored to your hardware. It can result in highly optimized and efficient operating system, as seen here live streaming, hopefully without your audio dropouts on a freaking AMD custom APU Steam Deck, 15 watt TDP and stuff. Users can choose only necessary components, stripping away bloat, enhancing performance, and run it on all your necessities for superior RISC machines, MIPS, PowerPC, Spark, and all the other cool and latest and greatest RISC-V, MangoPie, Sci5, Hi5, Unmatched, and Star5 RISC-V hardware. Flexibility and freedom. T2 Linux embodies the spirit of Linux by offering maximum flexibility and freedom. Users are not bound to the decisions of some big mega corporations, and their current cloud outages can experiment with the software configuration patches. By the way, patches welcome. And encourage creativity and innovation, and do it yourself and learn how stuff works. Basically, that is a quick summary of our latest and greatest developments here these days, due to YouTube algorithm and running the previous videos quite well by itself over at Twitch nearly daily. Otherwise, if you just install our ISO, this is how it looks. Spoiler, everything including audio and Thunderbolt and KXX just works, including Wine, shipping with Wine, the Linux subsystem for Windows, and OpenJDK for hotspot, just-in-time, high-performance Java compatibility for all those people who might sometimes need to reverse engineer something, right? It's just like, yeah, but of course other Hello World and business and banking applications also work. But having the National Security Agency's reverse engineering toolkit at your fingertips certainly helps. That's basically the quick summary about our latest and greatest developments. Don't delay, probably best try T2 Linux today. Let us know what you find. Patches welcome. And you can obviously get that here from the download page. As always, amazing to see you all. Let's see what other stuff we have going on. I hope nobody complains about audio, because that would be a shame if I summarize all our latest and greatest developments with audio not working. Peter's Vintage Computer Collection, great to see you on YouTube again. Yes, more major things we summarize on YouTube, and some things including reviews of Thunderbolt stuff coming soon. Runs Windows executables, yes, of course, with Wine, the Windows subsystem for Linux, or something like that Microsoft would call it. Yeah, just download the ISO. Like, what do you mean? It's like there. It's. By the way, this of course for those, like if you install T2 and then you just go to the T2 source, right? Our new thing is also T2, obviously T2 update, right? Or T2 up or pull, and then T2 install. What did I want to install? All right, neofetch for all those latest and greatest. Like this is how easy this is to use. And then, by the way, we're running T2 24.8 on KVM QEMU high performance virtualized AMD Ryzen 7950X. Here on this necessities for high performance, T2 living with Windows and Java out of the box. People understand nothing. Hey, this was a high-level summary. Like if you understand nothing, then probably you want to download and start reading the handbook or other articles over the interwebs. Came here for the first time, but your flow, your face, and is pleasing. Right? Some Russian cyber check. Happy to hear that. Yeah, also in similar note, last but not least, I probably should say thank you all so much for sharing, liking and subscribing, because on our Moreline channel, I cannot believe our first video just last midnight hit 1 million views. Absolutely unbelievable performance. So many people interested in our low-level stuff here. Watch kernel developer write a USB driver in 3 hours. I cannot believe that this is our most successful video now with 1 million views. That certainly is some achievement and probably explains why more and more people try and contribute to T2 Linux. That's basically it for the summary. If you're interested in this stuff, you know, all right, you know the website. I probably should shout this out. We also now register T2 Linux to avoid any confusion, so you can either go to T2 Linux or T2 SDE. And also find us over at Twitch for daily Twitch T2 SDE for daily development, nearly daily, usually daily development streams, also with already 2,500 followers, all of which is amazing and a testament to the continuous quality of all CPU architectures that most people do not even believe are supportable. Itanium, MIPS 64, and celebrating vintage and retro computing, not only on x86, but all the good old Unix systems like we know them from Sun, UltraSpark, SGI, MIPS 64, and latest and greatest RISC-V stuff. I hope you enjoyed this, learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, you guessed it now, with matching music for all this enjoyments and celebration of 25 years of T2. Wait, why does this show? This is, maybe this is somehow nothing, like even the web browser is not, desktop audio is not running though. Yeah, just some web UI bug. Who thought, how did people think Electron-based apps are state-of-the-art desktop application development? Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the music and catch you next time for all the continued development to come.
In the world of T2, where the source is king, build a custom Linux like the freedom ring. From on to red, write basics, RISC-V inside, optimize for power all day and night. Flash-based freedom, tailor-made for you. T2 SDE, low-code packages. Fast component magic, modular design. Automated builds make your system shine. Control your version. Latest patches, blazing speed. Embedded systems, lightweight